It's that beautiful time of year where I crawl from my slumber, awaken, and find the rejoiceful news that the Grammy nominations for the next year have dropped. And just like the groundhog who didn't see his shadow, I'm predicting 6 more weeks of bleak winter. Hey neighbor, welcome back to Beyond ARTV. My name is John, you know the drill. We're going to be going through and reacting in real time my first reactions to the 2024 Grammy nominees that have just been revealed by the prestigious Academy. We do this each and every year, and each time I lose just a small sliver of my soul, and it can only be restored by the pressing of the like button and a subscribe. So if you could do that before we get started, I would be more than grateful. I never know what the hell to expect. I'm not going to make any predictions. Let's go ahead and see what they have cooking for us. For record of the year, Billie Eilish, What Was I Made For? Boygenius, hey, look at what I'm wearing, Not Strong Enough, one of the best songs on that record, happy to see that there. Worship by Jon Batiste, Flowers by Miley Cyrus. They could have literally gone with anything else, but I get it, popularity is popularity. Olivia Rodrigo, Vampire, great to see that getting a nod. Kill Bill, Anti-Hero, and On My Mama, the only track of the bunch that I haven't heard. A lot of these are the usual suspects, but there is a lot of talent here, a lot of great songs to choose from. Personally, I would probably give it to Not Strong Enough by boygenius. I think that would be a fantastic win for them, but I would not be mad if Olivia went home with it. Just please don't give it to Taylor again. Come on, she has enough. She could feed an entire community with just her Grammys. I wouldn't be upset if Billie Eilish took it home either, but again, it's the whole I hate seeing the same artist just sweep the entire night. It's boring. Album of the year, boygenius, The Record. Wow, it looks like they're going to be all over the place. Grammy favorites on that major label, of course. The Age of Pleasure by Janelle Monáe, Jon Batiste, Lana Del Rey. I still haven't heard that album yet. Miley Cyrus, Endless Summer Vacation, Guts, SOS, and Midnight. So it looks like the top 10 of the Billboard 200. You kind of see this repeating pattern with the Grammys where they put in a few critically acclaimed ones and then the most popular and just outcome the same nominees, just a different year. The Record is a phenomenal album, so yes, I'm a little biased. I want boygenius to take it home, at least based on this selection, but at the same time, Guts by Olivia Rodrigo is so fucking good. Both of those albums are head-to-head for me, so I really wouldn't be concerned one way or the other if either of them took it. It's gonna be Midnights, isn't it? Song of the year, not the same as record of the year. Billie Eilish, Dua Lipa, The Barbie Movie is everywhere. You can see its effect in real time. Jon Batiste, Lana Del Rey, Miley Cyrus for Flowers. It's basically the same list again, but I guess if I'm getting a little bit choosy here, since boygenius aren't on it, let's go with Billie Eilish for this one. What Was I Made For was a surprisingly thoughtful track. I could see this one going to Lana Del Rey. I don't know why, but A&W is my prediction. Best New Artist, Coco Jones, Gracie Abrams, Fred Again, Ice Spice, Jelly Roll, Noah Kahan, Victoria Monet, The War and Treaty. Not familiar with the last one. A couple of names on here that I'm not super keen on, but also a few that I have enjoyed, like Noah Kahan, and also some of Gracie Abrams' stuff that I have heard. Two birds, one stone. I say Noah Kahan's taking it. This dude is taking over, and I like a lot of his music. I like a lot of the remixes he's been putting out from Styx season, so I think he deserves Best New Artist. Producer of the Year, non-classical. I don't even have to look. Jack Antonoff is there, right? Yep, there he is. I think Daniel Nigro deserves this. I love seeing somebody come from more of like the indie rock circuit. I think back to 2013 when the teaming up of Lorde and Joel Little happened, and it was such a great pairing, and I see that again with Olivia Rodrigo and Daniel Nigro, so that's my prediction and my selection. Best Pop Solo Performance, Billie Eilish, Doja Cat, Miley Cyrus, Olivia Rodrigo, and Taylor Swift. Do you see what I mean about this being so ridiculously fucking boring? So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that I don't really give a fuck. Best Pop Duo and Group Performance. We have Labyrinth and Billie Eilish, Never Felt So Alone, Candy Necklace by Lana and Jon Batiste, Miley and Brandi Carlile, 1,000 Miles. That's a fantastic track, and I really loved the backyard session that she did for that whenever the album came out. SZA and Phoebe Bridgers, Ghost in the Machine, another great track. I didn't love SOS, but that was a major standout. And Taylor Swift featuring Ice Spice with the remix that ruined the best song on the album. Karma is my best pop vocal album. Karma is my Ed Sheeran, Kelly Clarkson, Miley Cyrus, Olivia Rodrigo, and Taylor Swift. So 4 white women and Ed Sheeran. So 5 white women. I like Ed Sheeran, okay? Subtract was just really mid, honestly. It was more of a minus than a subtraction symbol for me. Out of these, we have some clear standouts. I think it's the bottom 3. I would give it to Guts. I just really think that Olivia stepped up her vocal performances and has really, as even a live performer, studio musician, has just gotten so much better, and the songs reflect that vocally and musically. So let's go ahead and go Guts, with Endless Summer Vacation being right behind it. A great album too. Probably my favorite solo LP from Miley. Best pop dance recording. Well, let's definitely not say anything BB Rexha and David Guetta, because all they do, they take the cow out and they just go to town, milking whatever it was. Oh, you got a sample from 1990? Let's just go ahead and milk that. Kylie Minogue or Troye Sivan, honestly, I'm happy with either of them winning. We finally cut through this thick forest. We're getting to my bread and butter, the rock section. So rock and metal, I have a feeling this is gonna get really interesting, so buckle up. Best rock performance, I'm scrolling with my eyes closed because I'm so scared it's gonna be fucking ridiculous. Arctic Monkeys, Sculptures of Anything Goes. That was on my best songs list last year, so we're starting off good. Black Pumas, More Than a Love Song, a great track. Haven't heard the full album, but that one slaps. Not Strong Enough, Rescued by the Foo Fighters, and Lux Eterna by Metallica. Safe picks in a way, but also a couple that I didn't really expect. I want to see the Arctic Monkeys win. It's one of the best tracks off of the car. Best metal performance, Disturbed opens this section, and you always know that you're in for a good time if Disturbed are the leader in the category for best metal. Ghost, Phantom of the Opera, Metallica 72 Seasons, Slipknot Hive Mind, and Spiritbox Jaded. It's the last one. It's Jaded by a mile. I know that's not one of the heaviest songs on Spiritbox's new EP, but it's my favorite. I think this really encompasses a lot of the things that they did best on Eternal Blue. Slipknot are falling apart at the seams, so I don't think a Grammy's gonna help anything. Metallica don't deserve it for 72 Seasons. Ghosts is a cover, and Disturbed just suck. I think Metallica are gonna get it. Unfortunately, the favorites there, but I really hope Spiritbox do. Best rock song, boygenius, Not Strong Enough is literally like in every fucking category they could shove that into. They're just like, that fits there. Rescued by the Foo Fighters, Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl by Olivia Rodrigo, let's go! And then Queens of the Stone Age with Emotion Sickness, 2 in a row. The Rolling Stones, Angry. I can't be mad at the final 3. Rescued, I'm sorry that I'm not showing the Foo Fighters more love here. I just think that was handily the worst song on their new album, but here we are, which was incredible overall, but that was just not a good lead single. It's really close between Olivia and Queens of the Stone Age, but I've already gone with Olivia in other categories. It's just nice to see Emotion Sickness getting a nod here, so that is absolutely my pick personally. And I'm gonna say that the Rolling Stones are probably gonna take it because they're old and the Academy loves old people. I'm holding my breath for the next category because Best Rock Album, sometimes that can be a bumpy off-road adventure that you didn't sign up for. The nominees are Foo Fighters, Greta Van Fleet, Metallica, Paramore, hey, this is why. That's out behind me right now. Queens of the Stone Age in Times New Roman. Now, this is why, as a full album, I'm not in love with. I love so many songs on there, so it is exciting to see them at least have a nomination. In Times New Roman is the album that I love the most out of this list, but here we are just behind it. I think the Foos can take this one, and I think they deserve it as well, so that's gonna be my answer. In all of these rock categories, I can't say that I'm overwhelmingly impressed, but I'm also not as depressed as I've been in the past, so I think we walked away relatively unscathed. Best Alternative Music Performance, Alvvays with Belinda Says. That's great to see them getting a nomination. Shout out to our Canadian friends. Great album last year that just missed the mark of eligibility for the 2023 Grammys. Body Paint by the Arctic Monkeys. Cool About It by boygenius. Another song off that album does exist. Who would have guessed? A&W, and This Is Why. I like every song on the list, and I think that's a good thing. I gotta go This Is Why, Paramore. I didn't give it to him for Best Rock Album, so that's going to be my pick. Best Alternative Music Album, not performance, album. So we got The Car, The Record, Cracker Island, in Lana Del Rey's super long album title, PJ Harvey, I Inside the Old Year Dying. That's kind of a depressing title, isn't it? I Inside the Old Year Dying? I haven't heard the bottom two, and the others, Gorillaz and Arctic Monkeys, I think I gave a 3 out of 5 to both of those. So The Record by a landslide. Best R&B Performance, Chris Brown, Summer Too Hot. Wow, you still have a career, you fucking scumbag. Coco Jones, Robert Glasper, SZA with Kill Bill, of course, Victoria Monet. Come on, we gotta go SZA here, right? I haven't shown her enough love yet. I just picked up her first album, Control, on vinyl the other day, and I have to go with Kill Bill. I didn't love SOS, but that track is just anything to keep Chris Brown out of the win column. He's just taken too many W's in this life, which means he's only gonna catch L's in the afterlife. Best Rap Performance, Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar, The Hillbillies. That track was fine, but I would take Family Ties or Range Brothers any day. Black Thought, Love Letter, that is a fantastic song. Coi Leray got a fucking Grammy nom? I'm just gonna have to sit here with that information and hope that it doesn't keep me up at night. I'm gonna go with Killer Mike and Andre 3000 on this one. It's a fantastic song, but I could definitely see Kendrick and Baby Keem taking it. Just please don't give it to Drake or Coi Leray because we don't need that. We already have enough bad things on this planet, and Coi Leray winning a Grammy doesn't need to be one of them. Best Melodic Rap Performance, Burna Boy, Doja Cat, Drake and 21 Savage, Lil Durk and J. Cole, All My Life, and SZA, Low. I would say for me, the bottom two tracks stand out as the best songs here. All My Life is a motivational one that hung out in the top 10 for a while, so let's say that. Let's give J. Cole another cram. Best Rap Song, Attention, Rich Flex, Scientists and Engineers, Just Wanna Rock, and Barbie World from the Barbie album. So we're just rewarding pure laziness now. You're not leaving me many choices here, but I'm gonna have to say Killer Mike, I guess, is who I want to win, and I guess Doja Cat, I think, might win, much to the chagrin of her fans, who she hates. Best Rap Album, Her Loss, Michael, Heroes and Villains, King's Disease 3, and Utopia. I haven't heard a ton of hip-hop that I've loved in 2023. It has been a slower year, especially in the mainstream, and especially for rap albums. We're starving out here. Ooh, the country, baby. What do we got out here in the country? We do have Chris Stapleton, White Horse. That's good to see. Tyler Childers, In Your Love. Look, okay, there's some good nominees here. I have no horse in this race, not a huge country guy, but there are some decent nominations, and I love seeing Zach Bryan and Kacey Musgraves for the best duo and group performance. Come on, baby, give me the good stuff. I want the best contemporary Christian music performance and song. Let's get into it. Blessing Offer, Cody Carnes for King and Country, Lauren Dangle, Lecrae, and Maverick City Music, baby. All of the best right here. We've got 6 absolute fucking bangers for the Lord. And me personally, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give it to Lauren Dangle. Thank God I do. Who gets Best Comedy Album? Will it be Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Sarah Silverman, Trevor Noah, or Wanda Sykes? I don't know, Grammys. Are you sure you don't want to give it to Louis C.K. again? That brings us to the end of the Grammy nominees for 2024. Another year in the books. What are your thoughts on this year's list of nominees? I will put a link in the description for you to check out the full thing, including categories I missed. Be sure to slap a like on this video. Check out more of my past Grammy videos at the card on screen, and I'll see you soon on Beyond ARTV.